Hello, my name is Josh Obrecht, and I'm a GIS analyst with the ACPF National Hub. In this video, we're going to discuss the Depression Drainage Area tool. This is the second tool in the Precision Conservation Siting Practices section of the ACPF Toolbox. This tool will delineate the drainage area to each depression calculated using our previous tool, the Depression Identification tool. In ArcGIS Pro, we will open the catalog window on the right side of the screen if it isn't already open, by clicking the Catalog tab. Expand our ACPF toolbox and expand Precision Conservation Practice Siting. Double-click on Depression Drainage Area to open. This is a pretty simple tool. We have two inputs. The first one is the depression polygons from our previous tool. We will choose that layer from the first dropdown. The second input is the unfilled DEM, which will be our new DEM. The reason it's asking for an unfilled DEM as opposed to a filled DEM is so the flow path will stop once a depression is encountered. This way, we're not going to include any upstream depressions in the drainage area of a downstream depression, since our goal is to get the drainage area of each individual depression within the watershed. I'd also like to point out some options that you have if you're only interested in a few of the larger depressions. Before you run the tool, right-click on Depressions in the table of contents and go to Selection and click Make this the only selectable layer. Under the Map tab, click the Select button. If you hold down the Shift key, you can move along and click on the depressions that you will want to run within the tool, allowing you to subset your overall depressions dataset. You can also run the Select by Attribute tool on the depressions and select on maximum depth or percent hydrate. You could also edit the feature class by going in and deleting some depressions that you knew you had no interest in. If you have any selected, the tool can be run only on these selected depressions if you so choose. Or you can change it to be run on the whole data set. For now, we will run it on all depressions, so we will turn off that option of using selected records. The output for this tool will be a depression drainage area feature class, and this auto-populates when you choose your depression feature class. Click Run to run the tool. The depression drainage area tool has finished running, and we can see that the results, a depression drainage area feature class, has been added to our map. Let's click and hold on the drainage area and move it below the depressions feature class. This will show us the drainage area for each individual depression. Select our depression drainage areas in the table of contents on the left, and then click on the Feature Layer tab in the top toolbar. And we will change the transparency to 65%. This will allow us to see what the landscape looks like within each of the drainage areas. This can be helpful if we want to target a certain spot, maybe for treatment, if we know that a large portion of our watershed is draining into it. We could also get an idea of areas that are more susceptible to flooding than others based on how much area does drain into this depression. To recap, we ran the Depression Drainage Area tool and discussed how these results can be used to investigate our landscape. In the next video, we will run the next Precision Conservation Practice Siting tool, Drainage Water Management.